you people one thing. Who came to party with me on my 22nd anniversary? Because I came to fucking party for sure. I don't know about you people, but the way I like to party, I like to make motherfuckers bleed. For those of you who want to where a doorway to hell match is basically we take some doors, we put really sharp shit on them, and then we put motherfuckers through them. So let me ask you one time, and you motherfuckers better make some noise. Are you ready for this? Now you can go back to whatever the fuck you're doing.
Well, what a way to kick off POW Pro Wrestling this week. We heard from our heavyweight champion, Funnybone. Needless to say, Mr. Ooh La La, Funnybone is fired up about this week's main event, Doorway to Hell match.
Funnybone is always fired up. Funnybone's always looking for an excuse to use naughty words and scare away sponsors and whatnot, and he did just that, gearing up to powder cake for the big main event, the Doorway to Hell match tonight.
That's right, it's going to be Funnybone and Derrick Shaw teaming up against the Kingpin, Caden Cassidy, and his running buddy in Dr. Kliever. A lot of bad blood between all four of these guys. Certainly a lot of crisscrossing animosity in the last year or so in POW Pro Wrestling coming to fruition right here in this week's main event. But folks, we got to talk about this week's opening match. First off, let's talk about the unbelievable Jaden. You might have seen him a couple of weeks ago here on this show when he beat Chase James to regain his masks on that pole. So now, Jaden, unbelievable once again. He's back to being his superhero self. He made a big rescue last week when Jonas Albert Robinson tried to shave the head of Zaye Perez. It was Jaden who ran in to make the save and setting up this match for today here on POW as he's going against Jonas Albert Robinson's hired gun in Drake Kwon.
You would think after that big victory, after reclaiming his identity as the superhero, as the unbelievable at POW, Jaden might go back to his figurative fortress of solitude to reconvene, to set a new mission for himself. But no, he's already sticking his nose in somebody else's business, trying to be the hero, trying to save his friends, the Flaming Aces, trying to save that himbo Zaye Perez from having his beautiful pompadour shaved off, which I might have put Jonas Albert Robinson up to because I was the only pompadour here in POW Pro Wrestling, but alas, foiled by the goody two-shoes himself, Jaiden. But now he's going to pay with his health, with his life, with his very body when the bodyguard of my friend, the leader of Mr. Robinson's neighborhood, Jonas Albert Robinson, his bodyguard Drake Kwon, takes Jaiden and just deconstructs him, wraps him into a little package and kicks him out of POW.
Well, all I got from that, mister, is that there's not enough room in POW for two pompadours, but that's a story for another time. It's going to be the hero versus the assassin. That match is coming up next.
Jaiden feeling frisky here, getting right into the face of Drake Kwon.
Certainly a contrast of styles in the making here with this contest. As Jaiden, the unbelievable, he's got his mask back, he's got his mojo back after beating Chase James in that mask on a pole match here on POW Pro Wrestling. And right now, he's going against Jonas Albert Robinson's hired gun in Drake Kwon. And by the way, folks, you might have noticed the voice that's joined me here. The reason that Jonas is at ringside is because we're joined this week by Mr. Ooh La La in commentary.
Bonjour, the golden voice of the impresario. Moi, Monsieur Ooh La La.
Not sure where Jeremy Blanchard is. I guess I couldn't find someone off the street fast enough. But now we have Mr. joining me here. And Mr., I got to ask your opinion on this. Who do you got in this matchup?
Who do I have? I have my best friend, one of my best friends, Jonas Albert Robinson's bodyguard here, Drake Kwon. He's going to take it. He's going to send this supposed hero back to the comic shop.
This superhero of POW Pro Wrestling, someone who all the fans here, the Powder Keg, have firmly planted their flag behind. I might be mixing my metaphors here. But needless to say, the fans love them some Jaden, and right now he's in a bad way as Drake Kwon is adding insult to injury.
Drake Kwon is just dominant. Look at the power of Drake Kwon. Look at the dominance.
Whoa! That is some power right there. The hired gun from Korea showing his dominance and his strength here. This could already be it. No.
Fantastic dominance shown here by Drake Kwon. Jonas made the right pick. Mrs. Robinson, his mother, his beloved mother, ponying up, adding Drake Kwon to Mr. Robinson's neighborhood, the Jarmy.
That's right. Drake Kwon may be worth the investment even more so if he comes out the winner tonight.
Listen to this moronic powder keg getting behind Jaiden.
Jaden is going to need every voice of support on his side if he hopes to withstand the brutal assault of Drake Kwon.
Just taking the wind out of Jaiden here.
He is absolutely taking his time, waiting to pick the most. Now Jonas Albert Robinson here, precariously close to the action here.
Jonas sizing up the unbelievable.
For what? He shouldn't be sizing up. He's not his opponent. Look at this.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? He's really going to go there. Okay, all right, we're going to have some words when he gets back on the commentary table, I guess.
Well, you know, I gave him some tips on some managing techniques, and it seems he's employing them here.
Oh, you taught him that. No!
Ooh,
flung like a cannonball into the corner.
A flip and a fall for Jaiden.
Jaden has been turned inside out, and now Drake Kwon seems to be feeling himself here in this matchup. Should be trying to capitalize a little sooner.
Drake just on top of Jaden, on him like white on rice, just dominating.
Here we go. Quan now with the martial arts background, throwing that scintillating chop to the back of Jaden.
He was just giving his back a high five.
Now Quan firmly in control. Gotta wonder how Jaden's gonna come back from an elbow drop like that. Could be it, no.
Come on, Devin Campbell, damn it, count faster, Devin.
Now, for someone whose job it is to put people away as quickly as possible, that was awfully lazy of him. Was that covered by Quan?
Well, Quan might be getting a little cocky, I'll give you that. He might be falling into a false sense of security.
Oh! Back first into the turnbuckle is Quan, but he is unfazed. Look at that. Oh! The quickness that Quan had to catch Jaden mid-kick, and right now he's got him right where he wants him, mister.
Au contraire, mon frère.
Oh!
There goes Jaden.
There goes our hero, almost flung out of the ring.
He flapped Jack like he was right off the menu board at Denny's or the Waffle House. Not that I know anything about such places that serve peasant food, but I hear they have that
certainly
there.
not, certainly not. But now Quan has the advantage, looking to put Jaden away here perhaps.
He's dominating Jaden.
Something Jaden has been wrestling with for the last several weeks, and I don't mean that in the ring sense. He's been grappling with his killer instinct, or a lack thereof. He found that killer instinct when he threw that barbed wire crush repeatedly into the back of James to regain his masks, but he's gonna have to find it again here against Quan.
That might be all the brutality Jaden had in him. Oh, going for the code red.
Perhaps on Drake's shoulders, trying to get him down. Wait a minute. Oh, countered. Oh, thought it was gonna be a gory bomb. But now look at this. Ow!
Oh.
A cutter out of that Canadian backbreaker position. That could be
it.
enough.
No.
Good night. No.
No. Jaden has a little bit more fight in him. And now Jonas giving it to Devin Becker as he deserves.
That certainly surprised Drake. Devin Campbell, the third man in the ring here.
Damn it, Devin. Just put Jaden out of his mercy and awards the match to Drake.
Drake Kwon now possibly going to another zone. He's removed the headband. Could be signaling for a big kick on the way here. Jaden's gonna put his head on a swivel. Look out!
Oh, big kick city, missed.
That was near catastrophic for Jaden, but he got out of the way just in time, throwing that well-placed elbow up.
Oh, caught him, caught him, caught him.
No, look at that. That was a distraction for sure. Quan had a couple of opportunities to put Jaden away here, but now I think he's going to wish that he had.
Caught him, caught him.
Oh, no. Oh, that was a version of the code red. No, I don't think he got all of it.
Have you ever seen Superman just snatched out of the sky? That's what we saw there.
I'll tell you what, Drake Kwon is no dark side, but he might have to go to a dark side to put Jaden away.
Oh, he has a dark side. Let me show you of that.
Jaden now going up top. Now that's a dangerous corner. Last time we saw him there, Chase James used that light cover as a weapon, but who needs that when you got Jonas Albert Robinson in the corner?
Down goes Jonas, down goes Jonas.
Thwarting Jonas's attempt at interference, and right now, Drake going, Jaden leaping off. Seeing it coming, there's the Claymore kick. And that could be all she wrote.
Au revoir, Jaden.
Wait for it. And there it is.
Magnificent, magnificent, magnificent.
I'll tell you what, I was kind of hoping for Jaden to pull something off truly unbelievable and kick out of that. But it was Drake Kwon's Claymore after a well-timed interference by Jonas, I might add.
Jonas was attacked by Jaden. What do you expect?
Well, I could certainly argue that Jaden was provoked, but be that as it may, another big win, another feather in the cap for Drake Kwon and Mr. Robinson's neighborhood.
All is well in Mr. Robinson's neighborhood. Well, I've got to go join Jonas and Drake for their celebration. I bid you adieu.
You do that.
Well, the good times not lasting very long for Jaden the Unbelievable. You saw what happened there. Thanks to Jonas Albert Robinson, the centerpiece of his neighborhood, Mr. Drake Kwon, pulling out the victory there against Jaden.
I saw. It's a bird. It's a plane. Oh, it ran right into the big plate glass window on the 18th floor of a skyscraper named Drake Kwon. Down back to earth Jaden went. He's off of his little high from regaining his little masks, and now he has to face reality. Reality in the form of Mr. Robinson's neighborhood.
Well, I think Jonas and his crew might have upset the wrong superhero and the wrong tag team in the Flamin' Aces, if you want my humble opinion on that. Well, folks, that's a whole other story for another time. We've got this big, absolutely brutal main event on paper here, the Doorway to Hell match. It's going to be basically a tables match with elimination style. Once these wrestlers go through these doors, these instruments of pain, they're going to be out, and the last man standing, or the last team standing, will be the winners. We've heard already from Funnybone on this episode. Now it's time to hear from the Empire.
Life is all about choices. Poor choices have led us here to where we are today. Poor choices that all have consequences.
Doorway to Hell match. Mr. Derrick Shaw, Mr. Moist Lips Derrick Shaw, Mr. F-Bone. A normal man would be very frightened. But you know what? I'm not normal. You may beat me, I may beat you. Anything can happen, but I am not scared.
It's not a may, Doc. It's a definite. You know why we're here. We are the Empire. We're taking over. You are simply another stepping block in our way. Tonight we will feast. We will die in hell. We will take all your blood and tears as payment. Tonight, the Empire debuts.
Well, folks, we're getting ready to open the Doorway to Hell in this week's main event. Jonas Albert Robinson, I'm not entirely sure that we or the powder keg are prepared for what's about to unfold here.
Well, I am glad that I'm all the way up here and not closer to the action because I don't want no parts of this.
That's right. I'm pretty sure no doors will be in our neck of the woods, although I don't want to jinx it. Folks, a lot of bad blood here in this ring. We have seen the history between Dr. Kliever and Derrick Shaw for the last year. One-time partners, now bitter rivals. Caden Cassidy climbing up the ranks here at POW Pro Wrestling and has made it abundantly clear he wants Funnybone's championship. Oh! Caden Cassidy's first match back since serving his suspension for assaulting, well, referee Brad Lee, who happens to be the man in the ring for this matchup. So you gotta admit that's a tough straw for him to draw.
Yeah, how do you get that draw, huh?
Certainly Brad is gonna have to mind his P's and Q's and keep his distance from these four maniacs who are willing to do whatever it takes to put the other one away. Now Funnybone, you can see he has got a staple gun less than 30 seconds into this fracas. Shaw is actually, he's actually wrestling Kliever. I can't believe that. Whereas Funnybone and Caden Cassidy have immediately gone to the weapons on the outside. Oh, staple to the back. Those, tell you what, Cassidy fancies himself a kingpin, doing what he can to make some money. Well, there's a tip for you. Oh! Derrick Shaw with a dive off the top rope.
That's a big boy to be flying off the ropes like that.
He's a big man. Well over 250 pounds here. Going against, oh! All that surgical steel and sex appeal in Dr. Kliever with a big twisting slam by Daddy Shaw. Now the way to win this match, folks, not by pinfall, not by submission. Oh, another staple to the back, this time to Funnybone.
Not by stapling each other.
Not by stapling each other. That match is, ouch, not yet happened here at POW. But you gotta win by putting both of your opponents through a door. Now, folks, I saw some of the doors that were constructed before this show began, and they truly defy description in terms of what kind of havoc they can wreak on the human body. Caden trying to drag Funnybone in the ring, but he is still reeling from the impact of all those staple shots. And now, speaking of a history and a rivalry, don't count out the bad blood between Shaw and Cassidy. These guys go way back to their teens, Jonas.
Yeah, Caden's got an issue with anybody who's close to him in stature,
Pretty much anyone who is at risk or poses a threat to him and his money.
Oh, gosh.
No. So meanwhile, as Shaw and Funnybone continue their self-mutilation tactics, you've got Shaw and Cassidy slugging each other out. We can get secondhand concussions here if we're not careful, Jonas.
It's already been a mess. I mean, Funnybone now just stapling dollar after dollar to Dr. Kliever. We got Naja running for the hills.
Got fans in the audience waving their dollar bills. They want the action to come to them. And look at this, ripcord, goes for a clothesline, does Caden. Shaw, though, big lariat. Oh my goodness.
Oh, gosh.
That almost sent both guys out of the ring, but Shaw just took a face full of apron, I should say Cassidy did, on the way out of the ring.
Bad landing, I'll tell you that.
Mike, stars and garters, this thing has gone off the rails in a hurry. And now, that staple gun is in the hands of the Honey Badger. Certainly devastating no matter who holds it, and of course you can't discount that goon.
Here we go.
That goon in King Naja. And here's the first door. This is what we call a standard door. There are no accoutrements attached to it. Oh dear.
Oh no.
No. But right now a staple could be very well attached to a certain part of Kliever's anatomy if he's not careful.
Have to give him a Prince Albert.
Look out. Oh! There's some things in wrestling you just don't get used to no matter how many times you see it.
Oh.
These fans are here. They are here for it. The Powder Keg alive and well in World Pies in Eugene, Oregon.
What, the one door's not enough? What's he looking for now?
Funnybone looking for more plunder. We've already seen staples. We got the door here in play. And Lord knows what else these guys have put under the ring before the show began. Boy, we're only minutes into this matchup, and everyone here looks to be suffering. No one here is having a good time in this matchup. And I think it's about to get a lot worse.
I don't think there's mini marshmallows in that bag, Brian Zane.
There is no Crown Royal in that bag, let me tell you.
No Tic Tacs, no sprinkles. Just
Oh no, there's something kind of tax in there.
hundreds of thumbtacks. Oh yeah, pull the bag, ref.
Here we go. And now you can see Caden, the bad life choice, making his way back to the ring. Oh boy. Tell you what, if I were Caden, I would have used that opportunity to maybe slam Funnybone into the tax, but he thought better of it. Now you get Shaw in the ring. He is pacing. He is stalking his prey for a moment, but now they're face to face once again. I don't think either of these men are going to stop until the other has been driven through and turned into a human pincushion. Put the women and children to bed. This could get extremely violent very soon. And Shaw now throwing rights and lefts, chops. Oh boy.
No.
Oh, that's a lot of beef. That's a lot of man that
There you
Shaw's
go. Fight,
got held
Caden.
up, but not quite enough. Tell you what, both men seeking respect here at POW Pro Wrestling. Oh! And I tell you what, Derrick Shaw has earned my respect for the way his body just ricocheted off those thumbtacks. Oh my God, look at his back, Jonas.
Oh gosh, do I have to? Giant pin cushion. That's Derrick Shaw.
No! How you doing, Caden Cassidy? There's a chair right for you.
Fastball special.
Oh, another one. That one was a line drive right down the middle, right in the strike zone.
What in the world?
Funnybone's got chairs. No, again.
Oh.
But yet, despite all that, Caden Cassidy still standing. No! One for Kliever.
Down goes Kliever.
The Kingpin. Look at him. Look at him. He wants more.
Oh,
Oh, no.
talking about a finger poke of doom.
That was. This has gotten off the page, ladies and gentlemen. And now,
Oh no.
what is that? What is that?
You know what that is.
Oh my God, don't tell me. No. Come on, don't you do it. No, 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 no. Oh, that's lemon juice. That is lemon juice. And
That's
Shaw
my partner.
And Shaw got it a whole lot worse, and that's Funnybone's own partner, like you said. And that's lemon juice spraying right into the eyes for good measure of Dr. Kliever. Folks, this match is 6 shades of ridiculous.
I don't know if that was to try to fire up Shaw or what, but with friends like Funnybone, who needs enemies?
You said it. Funnybone, he wants some more doors. Again, this is elimination style. We got to see 2 men go through doors in order for the match to end. And here comes another one. Now, what do you think is on top of that one, Jonas?
Is that tax, maybe? I get
More tacks. It's hard to tell from this angle. That could be more thumbtacks. They look to be, many of them look to be glued, perhaps.
as if we needed more.
Sure. Oh dear. This one now being set up as some kind of bridge between 2 chairs. Funnybone, aspiring architect. No more lemon juice in the mouth. He's got to use his arms and his legs. He's got to use his body as a weapon here. Oh dear. Tell you what, all those thumbtacks in the ring, any fall any man takes in this matchup could be devastating.
I was thinking better of it now.
Oh no, dragging Kliever's body through all those tacks. The pain has got to be inconceivable, Jonas. Now, I don't know if Funnybone does the stomp through the table. I'm not sure that's going to count as an elimination.
The referee's going to have his work cut out for him to figure that one out.
He's going to have to use his discretion here. Funnybone fighting off Cassidy. That gives Kliever the opportunity to break free from that hellish predicament. Setting the door back up is Kliever. He could be the one to put the champion through a door, but now, where's the good doctor going at this point? As if there isn't enough treachery and weapons and violence just in the ring as it is. What more could you pull out?
Oh my gosh.
Let's see what's behind door number 3. We got mouse traps.
They're snapping already.
Those mouse traps, there is no cheese on those traps, but it's going to be a lot of pain for whoever lands on it. Like you said, Jonas, a few of those traps have already gone off, but there's still a lot left to account for on that door.
Yeah, no board game here.
Oh my goodness. Kliever is adding to Funnybone's already devilish structure and putting one more on there for good measure. We have tacks, we have mouse traps, we have chairs. I'm surprised we don't have chainsaws.
Oh my gosh.
Folks, it's getting ridiculous. You can see the tacks still deeply embedded into Derrick Shaw's back.
Got him in his hair.
That next shower is going to be a doozy, I'll tell you that much. Shaw and Kliever precariously hung above those 2 doors.
I don't like this one bit.
I do not like this either. Oh dear, we have 3 individuals now. All 4 men are in this corner. Folks, this could go bad a lot of different ways. I'm not sure the ring can even hold all 4 of those guys on the same turnbuckle. What is happening? Wait a minute, no!
Oh no!
Shaw and Kliever.
Dr. Kliever and Derrick Shaw have been eliminated.
Well, there you have it, by virtue of them both going through those tables.
Funnybone and Caden Cassidy.
Funnybone and Cassidy are the last 2 men officially standing. Kliever and Shaw are going to have to hit the showers.
The next door wins.
The mouse traps have gone off. There is still 1 door hanging precariously in that other corner, Jonas. Next man to go through a door is going to be the loser in this exchange. Funnybone or Derrick Shaw will be your, Funnybone or Caden Cassidy will be the winner here tonight. Tell you what, this intense rivalry between Shaw and Kliever, they're going to have to fight another day to resolve their differences. We have learned nothing. We have resolved nothing between those 2.
You don't win a match like this, Brian Zaye, you survive it.
You got that right, Jonas.
Ever the classy Funnybone.
Defiant to the last is our POW Pro Wrestling Champion. You may not agree with his style, his manner of speech, but he gets the job done in the ring every single week here on POW. Uh-oh, Caden Cassidy could be powerbomb bound here. Caden going off the ropes. Big forearm by Funnybone. Those thumbtacks scattered all over the floor, all over the ring, still posing a threat. Funnybone possibly going for a drive to the table.
That's a big dude to get up.
Absolutely. Cassidy's got him on his shoulders.
Gosh.
Look at the strength, the inhuman strength of the Bad Life Choice. Not enough though. Funnybone able to slip off. And Cassidy knows if he goes to that table, it's curtains for him. Oh, no. God, Funnybone rolled himself to those tacks. Wait a minute. Oh, whoa. Boy, that was a lucky break for Cassidy. If he fell the other way, he could have gone through that table. Jonas, I am at the edge of my seat here. I mean, I am on pins and needles, not to take anything away from those who've been through the thumbtacks. It is a different kind of pins and needles. This is complete insanity.
Oh, here we go, like Lawler pulling down the strap. There goes the face paint.
Funnybone going to that dark place. Oh, a place even more dark and sadistic and twisted than normal Funnybone, if you can believe that, Jonas.
Yeah, just somehow he finds it even a darker place to dig to.
What's he got in mind here? Funnybone going under the ring. We've seen staple guns. We've seen every kind of weapon imaginable here, folks. What is that he's got there? Door number 4, folks. It's barbed wire.
Oh, of course it is.
Why not? Tell you what, that barbed wire stapled onto the door. Some of it falling off, but still every bit as devastating and deadly. Funnybone looks to be possibly building another erector set here. An erector set of pain and destruction awaits whoever goes through it. Jonas, do you ever have an erector set or connects or anything like that growing up?
What? No, I was outside playing.
Fair enough.
Sports.
Fair enough. Tell you what, no one at home with anything like that could ever, oh jeez, dream of something as twisted as this. Folks, we are at the 11th hour here. I don't like the looks of this. Someone is going through that table and may never be the same. Oh my God, head first driven into those tacks, and Funnybone, you can see he's laying in them too. You see what Funnybone's willing to put his own body through. Imagine what he will do to somebody else.
Hey, wait a minute, what's he?
Now wait a minute, King Naja, what's that rag in his hand? Okay, smell from here, Jonas.
Yeah.
Oh, dead ass, that's chloroform, and he's using it on the referee, Brad Lee. What is he doing?
Doing his best Debo, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Brad Lee is out. That is our official in this matchup, as if he has not suffered enough at the hands of the Kingpin and Bad Life Choice Incorporated. Now what's Naja got planned here? What's he doing? Hasn't he caused enough problems already? Trying to revive his boss. That's his meal ticket right there. No wonder he's being so helpful.
That's right, he's trying to earn his keep.
Now what's Naja doing? He's trying to, maybe, oh, look at this. He's got Funnybone up. What is he doing here? Oh, look out. Oh no. Accidental collision. Oh dear.
No, 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 no.
Oh, Naja, I hope your check cleared, friend. No!
Oh, Naja, no.
King Naja's body is wrapped in a tangled mess of barbed wire. So much for loyalty. That's what it gets you if you're King Naja.
Somebody get in there and help him.
Now you can see the champ Funnybone trying to revive Brad Lee here. This is not a title match, by the way. Derrick Shaw and Dr. Kliever eliminated earlier in the matchup, both falling through the doors. Oh no, big low blow. And now Funnybone's in a crumpled heap. Wait a minute, what's this?
He's laying on that door.
Caden reviving the referee. He's showing the referee what happened. Look at this. Brad Lee.
Ring the bell, ring the bell.
Bradley thinks that Funnybone went to the table, the door. It wasn't him, it was Naja.
Hey, perception is reality.
Dr. Kliever and Caden Cassidy.
Well, by hook or by crook, the Bad Life Choice just pulled a fast one on all of us here, especially on the official.
Can we get some help out here for King Naja? Look at him.
King Naja, nothing. Look at everyone else in this matchup here. Look at Funnybone. Look at Caden Cassidy. These men went through a war tonight. I don't think any man in this match will ever be the same. Folks, we just saw some unreal violence here in tonight's main event on POW Pro Wrestling. Funnybone just outsmarted by the Bad Life Choice.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes brain wins out over brawn, Brian Zane.
Funnybone arguing with the officials, but the referee's decision stands. Funnybone, though, has the microphone. Caden Cassidy and Dr. Kliever, your winners here.
Hey, that was real clever. That was real clever for a little bitch. You're good, you got me. You got one over on the champ, that's cool and all.
Yep, 1-1, bitch.
I tell you what, June 17th. Let's Let's do one more. We're gonna do a little different though. A little bit of an old school wrestler. How about this? June 17th, you have a corner man, I have a corner man. And the match doesn't stop until one of them throws in our towel. What do you say, boy?
Fuck you, you're on.
Good, good. By the way, my corner man is gonna be Drexel. I'm gonna tell you one thing about Drexel. He knows I'd rather die for that championship than him ever throwing a towel for me. So you have two options. Come ready to kill, or just come being a bitch you are.
Well, folks, I'm going to put the rubber stamp on this one and make it official. Next time these two collide, it will be a submit or surrender match. No pinfalls, no disqualifications. You can only win by submission or your corner man throws in the towel.
You think Drexel cares enough to save this man from getting beat up and pummeled? And look at what he just went through tonight.
Funnybone said it best. Drexel knows that Funnybone would rather perish than give up the championship or let anyone throw the towel in for him. But folks, that's a story for another time. Caden Cassidy gets the win in this ridiculous doorway to hell match. But will Funnybone get the last laugh in the championship match? Submit or surrender?
Come out here real quick. Drexel, come out here real quick, and this time don't be eating, fucker. Listen, guys, real quick. I told you guys before, this is my 22nd anniversary. 22 years of me doing this for people just like you. I wanted him in the ring for this for two special reasons. A, the first person to give me a shot and let me go out here and do me is Drexel. The career I have today is thanks to Drexel. And the second reason, because that's not my friend, that's not my partner, that's my motherfucking brother. And to shoot in my core, I will live and die for you, motherfucker.
My God, the chaos and the absolute brutality in that main event, that's one that's going to stay with me for a long time. What say you, mister?
Well, I'm still cringing. I remember when Funnybone dragged me through those tacks. I had that same feeling when Paul King Naja got powerbombed through that table. But Caden Cassidy proved it's not the biggest dog in the fight, although he is the biggest dog in the fight. It's the smartest dog. He pulled King Naja out when referee Bradley was knocked out, put Funnybone in the wreckage, woke up the referee. The ref assumed that Funnybone had gone through the table and gave the Duke to Caden Cassidy. But now, we have the final battle coming up with Caden Cassidy, Funnybone. Submit or surrender. Drexel in Funnybone's corner with the towel. Dr. Kliever in Caden Cassidy's corner with the towel. The corner man must either throw in the towel or the man in the ring must submit. I don't see any of these happening. I have no idea how this POW Pro Wrestling Championship match will end, but we'll just have to wait and see in 2 weeks.
It's going to be a war of attrition in 2 weeks. Like you said, submit or surrender. Like you mentioned, mister, I don't know how any of these possibilities, any of these possible outcomes are going to happen. We know how tough Funnybone is, and we've seen how strong Caden Cassidy can be. Strong of body, strong of mind. It's going to take a Herculean effort for either man to relent, or it's going to take a lot for their corner man to even throw in the towel on behalf of their wrestlers. But this matchup for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship is going to be one for the ages. Caden getting that win, as controversial as it may be against Funnybone, but hey, very few people have beaten Funnybone here at POW Pro Wrestling, so that victory gets him some clout. You'll find out about that match, though. It's happening in 2 weeks, folks. Next week, the 20-year veteran from Canada, the former Defy World Champion, Artemis Spencer, makes his POW Pro Wrestling debut against the nice guy, Vinny Massaro. And how about the Tower of Power, Amira? She's issued an open challenge to anyone in the POW Pro Wrestling locker room. Be sure to subscribe to POW Pro Wrestling if you haven't already, folks, and hit that bell icon to get all the notifications for when new content drops here every week on YouTube. Until then, folks, for Mr. Ooh La La, I'm Brian Zane, and we'll see you next time.